There's been a question on everyone's minds recently, and I just have to ask, are your boobs real?
Yes.
Sydney Sweeney doesn't just enter a room, she detonates it with deadpan sarcasm and absolute zero filter. This is the exact moment Sydney turned a simple refill into a public health clinically insane.
But the best part is, I've been sober for 22 years and that's over now.
Hot Ones asked about movie magic, and Sydney casually described what sounds like a medieval punishment.
What are the mechanics of throwing up on camera? Like that scene in season 2 of Euphoria in the hot tub, that's one of the most realistic puking scenes I've ever seen on TV.
So there's a lot of work that went behind that. They had to create, because Sam wanted, of course, it just to be projectile vomit everywhere, where a lot of films, they'll just have a cup of mushed up anything that they have from Crafty mixed with milk and water, and it's the most disgusting thing, and you just put it in your mouth and you hold it and then you puke it up. But Sam, of course, did not want that. He just wanted vomit everywhere, so they had to get a pump, and they had this pipe that they just taped and hid all my body, and then they CGI'd it out up my neck, and then there was a horse spit that I had to put in my mouth.
The grossest detail hasn't even landed yet.
And so during that scene, they're filling my mouth with throw up. And then I open my mouth and it just starts shooting out of my mouth. And it was the most disgusting thing I've ever experienced.
She tries to shut down the Glenn Powell rumors, and SNL immediately turns it into a booby Oklahoma confusion and ends like she's addressing the United Nations of bad decisions.
The play that Lexi wrote?
Oklahoma.
What? The play's called Oklahoma.
No, the drama club's doing Oklahoma.
Oh my god, do I look like I'm in Oklahoma?
Why would your play be set in Oklahoma?
You thought I was auditioning for Oklahoma.
I haven't read it, so...
Are you making fun of me, or did you actually think I was auditioning for Oklahoma?
Why the fuck would you audition for Oklahoma?
I'm not.
Then why the fuck do you look like you're auditioning for Oklahoma?
Do I?
Yes.
Has everyone read Oklahoma but me?
Oklahoma's not like a play you read.
Rue, are you on drugs?
Yes.
You relapsed?
I've just been smoking a little bit of weed.
Wait, I don't understand. If you're not auditioning for Oklahoma, then why do you look like that?
And then Cassie nukes the whole bathroom.
Like what?
Like a country music star.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bitch, you better be joking. Are you okay, Kat?
No! Yes! Fuck it! I am in love with Nate Jacobs and he's in love with me, and you know you fucking give me that look, Maddie, because I didn't fuck your boyfriend. You two were broken up for 3 weeks and 3 days before we even had sex, so I didn't betray you. Plus, you guys are terrible for each other, and you know I'm right, and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
This game starts harmless. Then Jimmy forces Sydney into a clue she absolutely does not want to say on television.
Wait.
No. There's a number.
I know, is it?
It's not 66.
I know, but that, I feel like I'm gonna...
No, you can say it. It's not 68.
I know it's 67.
Yes! 3 Labubus doing 6-7 at McDonald's drive-thru. You can say that.
Amanda pokes one tiny insecurity, and Sydney reacts like the machine just insulted her ancestry.
If I asked you to switch outfits with me right now, would you do it?
Yes. Unless you sweated.
I don't sweat.
Okay, yeah, neither.
She's lying.
That is fucking fucked up. I do not sweat.
What's saying no?
Used to not sweat.
There's a lot of untruth.
This is about to get weirdly anatomical.
Amanda!
Maybe in my butthole, but like not under my arms.
Was that true?
Inconclusive.
Never underestimate a 22-year-old with Wi-Fi, screenshots, and deeply Stephen thought this was a routine compliment exchange. Sydney treated it like a cross-examination.
We've met before. We actually met poolside.
Yes.
At Chateau Marmont the day before the Emmys, because you and I, happy to say, we're both GQ Men of the Year.
I know.
Thank you.
Subscribe before Stephen loses his title, too.
Congratulations.
Thanks, you too. I'm not really sure
Why you're a
I'm
Man of the Year? Yes. I think it's maybe mankind in the broadest possible sense.
Sydney describing her acting process sounds less like technique and more like temporary demonic leasing.
How's Julianne Moore?
She is the most incredible
Yeah, she's
human being.
cool.
She's so kind and fun and just amazing to work with.
Yeah, but how is it when you get in those arguing
I
scenes?
felt so bad.
You did?
I did.
But
I'm vicious.
yeah. But
I'm
do you
really
get in
vicious.
did you get in like a character in your trailer and come out of the
no,
trailer
no,
like,
no.
get out of the way, roll the camera, hurry up.
No. I could not. No.
That switch sounds medically concerning, honestly.
I like jump in and out. It's kind of psychotic.
Like you're happy and fun, and then you go.
And then they say action, and I'm screaming and crying. And then they call cut, and I go, "What's wrong?"
She tells this story so casually, you almost miss the fact that an actual spider turned method acting into emergency footage.
I got bit by a spider when I was filming Anyone But You. And then I got bit by something again when I went back to Australia to film Eden. And I have a permanent mark on my arm. And I have no idea what bit me, but it gave me, so for Anyone But You, I got bit on the hand here and I have like a little mark. It was during a scene when Glenn and I were on the hike and I reached into his pants and pulled out a spider. And it was a real spider that was on my hand. And when I started screaming, I think it scared it. And so it decided to bite me. And so then I'm screaming in the scene and everyone thinks like, wow, this is a comedy, right? Like she's getting kind of dramatic. But I was like, no, it's really biting me. It's actually biting me.
The punchline is way more painful.
And then Glenn was the one who realized I wasn't acting. He's like, oh shit. And he came over and then everyone cut and the spider would not stop biting me. And it hurt really bad. It was a huge spider.
The puppies are cute, but Sydney's secret talent sounds like the origin story of a very confusing Disney villain.
Do you have a secret skill?
I can purr.
Like a cat? Do it.
The internet was not ready for this. Asked for Euphoria tea on a red carpet, Sydney responded like she had exactly one grenade and absolutely no hesitation.
Season. So this is actually my last week of filming. I film tomorrow and Sunday and then I wrap.
Give us some tea. Give us something to hold on to, because you know we're chomping at the bits for it.
She answers that way too fast.
Dildos.
Dildos. Love that.
Hold on to those dildos.
Just when the sketch feels normal, Sydney starts listing previous jobs like she's a walking OSHA violation.
You know, I always thought that this place was the one place I'd feel at home. I've tried to work at other jobs and I can't.
Then she explains why every other job failed.
I worked at an airport, no planes took off. I was a crossing guard, thousands died.
Amanda says the portrait is abstract, and Sydney basically grants permission for livestock.
I'm doing a very abstract version of you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make me a horse at this point. Oh my god!
And yes, the horse energy arrives.
A horse! He's one eye, no joke, do it. I think it's perfect.
Hold on, we're gonna get somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but we're gonna get somewhere, okay?
That's so funny.
Hold on, I'm doing an abstract version.
No, I just love it. I love it so much.
This is Sydney bragging about teaching herself Russian right before speedrunning self-sabotage.
What languages does Sydney speak?
So in high school, I taught myself Russian. I was really, really good at it. And then I took Spanish for most of my life, and my dad lives in Mexico, so I can speak Spanish pretty well.
Watch her duck the dare immediately.
Can you give me one word in Russian, but say it to the camera, but very intimidatingly?
No.
All right.
The question everybody tiptoes around gets dropped here like a bowling ball in a library.
There's been a question on everyone's mind. Here's some coffee.
No.
There's been a question on everyone's minds recently, and I just have to ask, are your boobs real?
Subscribe now. This polygraph is getting expensive.
Yes.
Have you ever had any work done on them?
No, I've never gotten any work done anywhere.
That was truthful.
Can I touch them?
Sure.
Jimmy brings visual proof that Sydney's dog is already more employable than half of Los Angeles.
He is. So he's very smart. And he's watched me open doors, and he has now learned how to open doors.
So he's a doorman in New York City. It's amazing. Sully Berry, congratulations.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for having a dog as a doorman in New York.
I mean,
he's a talented
he's very
pup.
talented.
You actually brought us a video. Here.
The visual evidence is absurdly adorable.
Here's Sydney's puppy opening the door. This is real. Check this out. Hey, bud. Good job.
She tries to prove she really worked at Universal, then names the roster like she got hit with cartoon shrapnel. Habits get incriminating.
My screen time is 23 hours a day, and the other hour I'm shoplifting from Brandy Melville.
A tattoo question somehow turns into a hostage-style medical confession.
Does Sydney Sweeney have tattoos? No, I do not. I have the biggest phobia of needles. Like, the biggest. I
Then the needle phobia gets embarrassingly real.
have to be held down to get my blood drawn or get a shot. I don't know what happened when I was young, but I've tried everything. I've tried therapy, hypnotism, laughing gas. Nothing works. And it's something that I'm trying to get better on. But yeah, I don't have tattoos because of that.
Sydney interrupts a table of strangers and somehow converts date night into emergency maternal reflection. She sounds impossibly cool right up until the sentence ends with her mother plotting revenge.
Does Sydney Sweeney fix cars?
Yes, I do. I work on cars. I have a 1969 Bronco.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's really cool. And then I have an old Mustang too and a couple others. I completely worked on the Bronco, built it. It was a manual.
Then Mom finds out about the transmission.
And unfortunately in LA, people aren't the best drivers and it's very difficult dealing with that. So I had to turn it to an automatic, and my mom, who's standing in the hallway, will kill me because I did that.
Before auditions, Sydney was apparently a tiny CEO with slideshow ambition and parental sales targets.
So how did you let them know?
I put together a 5-year business plan presentation when I was 10 years old.
5 years, so this is what I'll achieve by the time I'm 15?
Yeah.
This was corporate ambition with glitter transitions.
Why they should let me audition and the steps that we would take to become an actor.
And they buy it right away, or does it take a hard sell?
It was a hard sell.
Uh-huh.
Took a few years.
PowerPoint?
PowerPoint presentation.
Did you use like star wipes and stuff like that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
If your breakfast sounds like a convenience store lost a custody battle, congratulations, you're approaching Sydney Sweeney behavior.
So earlier this year,
talking?
it's just a lot of practice. I've had a lot of practice. But you did a GQ 10 Things I Can't Live Without video and opened it. Perhaps joking, perhaps not.
Subscribe before breakfast crimes escalate even further.
About eating Kit Kats for breakfast and then sprinkling Sour Patch Kids in your popcorn so that you have a little
show about that
surprise when you eat. No, I get it. I wish I had an ice cream show. I really do. But this is the cross that I bear over here.
This game starts innocent. Then Jimmy makes Sydney verbally assemble a frat party fever dream. The portrait begins with ears and somehow instantly turns into an insecurity speedrun.
I'm giving you ears.
This portrait is seconds from emotional collapse.
I hate my ears. Oh my god!
Oh no, are they not good?
I mean, if you think that's what my ears look like.
Sydney still refuses the internet's weirdest promotion, and honestly, that resistance is exactly why it's funny.
That on the poster right there.
Sydney Sweeney is mother. Do you know what that means?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Like loves, like Taylor Swift is mom.
I still don't get it.
Beyonce is always mothering.
Mothering? Are you maternal or are you mom? You're like queen.
Sydney still refuses that internet promotion.
It's similar to queen.
Why don't you say queen?
Because we say mother now.
Still don't get it. It feels like mommy issues. You know what I mean? It feels like there's some psychological shit we need to break down with where the internet's going. I don't know why Sydney Sweeney is mother.
Really?
You would make a great mother, but you are not mother.
Thanks.
Nothing says old Hollywood chaos like couture, candles, and one completely avoidable disaster.
Do you have any red carpet fashion mishap stories? Because I sure do.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so one time I wore this couture dress. We were getting ready, it was crazy, and I had a little candle burning.
Subscribe now. The couture damage only gets worse.
And someone put the dress on top of the candle and it burned a hole through the middle. But we didn't tell nobody. It was horrifying.
It could have been so much worse.
What did you do?
No, it could have been so much worse. I'm just thinking of the whole thing like blowing up.
On fire.
And you're like, it's a couture, somebody, oh god. Yeah.
Oh, it was bad. It was so bad.
And here she is ending the whole pack by correcting a man with the confidence of someone who already knows the clip will go viral.
Does using that tool change when you are more in the driver's seat as a producer? I mean, I'm thinking about The Housemaid, like, there's a scene in that where you're in this home theater and you're wearing like a push-up bra. And it's just like, okay, this...
And then she ends the argument herself.
It's not a push-up bra, this is just my boobs.
Oh. Wow. Fact check.